Hi everyone, I'm Rumindu Bandara. So I did my A-levels at Gateway College, Colombo, and thereafter I went to General Sir John Kotlawala Defence University to study my LLB, and parallel to that I also studied a Bachelor in Real Estate through the University College of Estate Management, UK, and that was a distance learning program. And afterwards I went into the practice of law, which I'm currently doing, but eventually I thought that I need to further my studies and I looked for postgraduate options, and pursuant to that I decided after doing my research that I will be going to Adelaide and Australia, because the primary reason is that their quality of education is very high and is comparatively affordable when you compare with other countries such as UK. And my family, that is my brother and his family, is also in Adelaide, so of course that safety net is also there for me, and safety net is an important aspect for any migrant, whether it's on student or a skilled visa. So that was another important aspect I considered when choosing Adelaide. Then it was up for me to figure out which program I wanted to do and which university. And in this respect, since I've anyways been in the practice for law some time and my knowledge has already been sharpened on that end, I thought that I will further my studies in the real estate field, moving ahead from my Bachelor in Real Estate. So I am going to do my Master of Property at the University of Adelaide. And I'm happy to say I also received a 30% scholarship, the Global Citizens Award, based on my academic merit at the bachelor's level. So that was also a big incentive to me to follow this program. And University of Adelaide is ranked within the top 100 universities in the world, and Adelaide University is also the only university which offers this Master of Property, and of course it was a no-brainer for me to choose this program and this university in Adelaide and Australia. So coming to the part where I was looking at these options and thinking of how to make the application, I was referred to Edlocate by a family friend, and I am so glad that it happened that way, because ever since I have been in touch with Edlocate from the get-go, they've been very helpful and very informative. And from getting the initial application to the university and the information about the scholarship to everything, the counselors was very helpful to me. And thereafter, of course, I got my offer letter and then the confirmation of enrollment. Then it was the stage of the student visa. So on this aspect also, Edlocate was extremely helpful, because they guided me on this process from the 0 to 100 on all the documentation required, and advice on how to overcome situations where you have to elaborate on your SOP and your past history on work and studies. So all these are very important things which a layman, if I may say, would not know unless you come to someone who has knowledge on that field. And I can 100% recommend that the Edlocate and the counselors at Edlocate are extremely good at this and are extremely helpful in this regard. And what sets them apart is the fact that ever since my initial communication with them via email and then of course through via phone, pursuant to the first appointment I had at the Edlocate office, they've been treating me very kindly, and they're also very considerate and thoughtful. And I am extremely pleased to say that they have always had an open door policy, and whatever questions, whatever gray areas that I have, I was always able to communicate with someone at the Edlocate team, and especially my counselor, and resolve all these issues. And I actually got my visa in very quick time. I think that's due to the expediency and the advice given by Edlocate. So I have full trust and faith in them, and I would recommend anyone else also looking at options to go abroad to study to give Edlocate a try. Thank you.